Retail Challenge, Payment Security. What is payment security? Payment security is how secure your method of payment that you're using is, cash obviously being the safest option in almost all situations. How secure it is depends on is it digital or not, how accessible it is to strangers, and how big of a transaction it is. But in this day and age, everything has become more mobile than ever. From mobile payment apps to even just tapping your card onto the machine, paying has never been easier. Everyday activities like grabbing a coffee in the morning on the way to work, to paying for and having access to your plane tickets upon boarding your flight, have all been made possible through technology. In this video, I'm going to be discussing the pros and cons of such mobility and what we can do to prevent risk of identity theft, credit fraud, and much more. According to a recent study, Canadian consumers are now more inclined to reach for their smartphones and credit cards over bills and coins to make purchases. In 2015, only 25% of Canadian transactions were in cash, while credit cards, on the other hand, still held the top position, accounting for 42% of all transactions, unchanged from the previous year. In the case of mobile payments, the study found that they tended to be more popular with younger and higher income Canadians, as well as urban dwellers and those with a higher education. Retailers also increasingly experiment with mobile technology to facilitate click and collect. Some merchants, such as Foot Locker, enable customers to buy via mobile and pick up in-store, while others, such as Walmart, are using mobile to send notifications whenever an order is ready for in-store pickup.
So that took no time at all.
No, it's that easy, and a criminal with equipment designed to do this, would work even easier. But the sad thing is, we've all got half of us have these in our pockets and can do it anytime we want.
So how secure is this tap and pay then, having gone through this exercise?
Well, stealing that number would allow me to make one transaction, because the numbers that are stolen change each time you tap the card. So I would be able to go and buy something up to $100 at a merchant that accepts tap to pay, but I wouldn't necessarily be able to go and make a series of transactions the same as if I stole this from you.
Although the surge in mobile phone usage and the innovative payment technologies that have come of age in mainstream usage, some consumers remain reluctant to completely embrace the latest payment technologies. In fact, it's been found that only 52% of North Americans have used mobile payments, with only 18% of them using them regularly. ISACA is a nonprofit that works towards the development, adoption, and use of globally accepted knowledge and practices for information systems. Through their studies, they came to a conclusion that just 23% of the 900 experts surveyed said they believe that mobile devices are secure enough to keep personal information safe. Despite these concerns, there is no slowing down the growth of mobile usage. It has been projected that by 2017 there will be 4.77 billion mobile phone users worldwide. So it is imperative we resolve security concerns involving new payment technologies. Hackers are persistent and can adapt their techniques to breach payment technologies. Some of these security concerns consist of vulnerable payment technologies, phishing attacks, and using unsafe networks such as using public Wi-Fi where private information can easily be stolen. Other potential threats include hackers changing or manipulating data, hackers figuring out what chip and PIN frauds. Even though you may be able to address any security concerns for either your business or personal accounts, companies involved with payments are also attempting to put any former security concerns to rest. It has been found that hackers don't have to physically steal your credit card to make an electronic pickpocket. They can simply tap or stand beside the credit card to steal all the necessary information and proceed to make purchases up to $100 or even commit credit fraud. A solution to all of these problems is yet to be found. However, companies like Vault Elk and Bear have created protective sleeves with special shields, which can stop the radio frequency from being read by thieves. These sleeves prevent credit card fraud and identity theft and are ultra slim so as not to add bulk to your wallet. Thank you for listening.